Mae Thomas of Wilkes-Barre remembers hearing about the Titanic when she was 6 years old. Her mother, brother, and uncle were all on the ship, making their way to America to start a better life.
She did say this ship was the most beautiful ship she had ever seen.
Thomas says her mother was a third-class passenger and in her quarters when the Titanic struck the iceberg. She, along with her 3-month-old baby and brother-in-law, made it up to the deck of the ship. That's when she was put into a lifeboat alone, separated from the only 2 people she knew.
All my mother could remember is the screaming in the night and the music playing and her crying for her baby.
Thomas's uncle unfortunately perished with the Titanic, but thankfully her mother was reunited with her baby when they reached New York. 60 years later, their family met a Mrs. McKenzie, the woman who cared for her 3-month-old baby that terrifying night.
We found out who the mystery woman was.
Oh my goodness.
She was after 60 years.
15 minutes away in Laughlin, Dolores Boric Elias has a similar story. Her grandmother was on board the Titanic with 4 other family members. They were also in steerage and had to fight for their lives.
They found some doors that were not locked because steerage was locked. And it wasn't easy getting up there. They had to travel up 5 decks and climb ladders.
Elias's grandmother and 2 children survived, as well as her great-aunt. But her grandmother didn't live long to share her story. She died 10 years later in 1922 of tuberculosis. Although both women are intrigued by the stories of their relatives, they also both share a common fear.
I won't even take a cruise. I'm just afraid of all that water. You know, I have been on ferry boats, but I have never been on a cruise or an ocean liner.
Shannon Murphy, Eyewitness News.